in USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne the guy.
Peace to the planet. It's Thursday. Good morning. How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here. Another day to serve our beautiful listeners. What's happening?
What's up, Jess? How was the baby's birthday yesterday?
Oh my God, it was good, but it was so much rain.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Yeah, so she's sleepy. We stopped past American Dream because we came down to Maryland yesterday to prepare for our party on Saturday. But I'm forgetting that she won, right? Like, and they don't really be doing a lot.
No.
Oh, you tried to make her drive?
Yeah.
To make her drive.
See, you about to say yeah.
Right, exactly. No, we went to American Dream Mall. We tried to do the Nickelodeon thing, and like she was just like sleepy, teething, just like not with it. Too many people. She like, no, I'm good.
That's the problem when you're a baby and adults got to make decisions for you. Ain't nobody told you she wanted to go to American Dream Mall.
No,
you make
nobody
that choice.
told me that. Nobody ever said that, and that's why we shouldn't even try. But we did because I'm like, no, it's my baby birthday.
That's right. Got to do something. You want to take pictures? That's right.
Yeah, exactly. We did take some cute pictures though, but after the picture, she was like, "No, I'm ready to eat and let's go." So that's it.
That was it.
We drove through a storm. Yo, the storms is not playing. Like, I mean, I know Morgan going, get into all the storms that we supposed to be expecting.
Morgan, a meteorologist?
But,
She a meteorologist now?
No, but she talks about
tracking
Hurricane
storm.
Erin, or one of the storms Erin that's been hitting the coast and hitting things badly.
Yeah, Morgan be meteorologist. Like she be checking the storms. But yeah, other than that, I'm good. I'm good though.
All right. Well, let's get the show cracking. Ali Siddiq will be joining us this morning. Comedian Ali Siddiq.
Yes, man. Ali Siddiq actually starts his In the Shadows tour tomorrow at the Tropicana showroom in Atlantic City. But he's also got a new
book. It's a book.
It's a book. It's a book.
Yes.
It's called Applied Advice.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
That is available everywhere now. But Ali got a bunch of stuff to talk about, man. He got all them stand-up specials on YouTube, and his stand-up specials. He got 3 stand-up specials right now that have ranked higher than 95% of all Netflix stand-up specials.
Crazy.
That's right.
And then I don't know nobody as consistent as him. Yo, he drop a special or 2 a year.
That's
That's
right.
right. Yep.
That's
Crazy.
Fact.
So we're going to be kicking with comedian Ali Siddiq. And then we got front page news. We'll break down everything that's going on, even the weather. Now, some quick sports. It looks like Jake Paul will be taking on Tank. Now, this is in a Netflix boxing match in the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. That's November 14th. I thought Tank agreed to Roach.
I mean, yeah, I thought they had a date. I thought their date was supposed to be back in August, but I guess that was never set in stone.
Yeah.
Then, like, how does that work? They in 2 different weight classes. Like, what?
Well,
like, Jake Paul is way bigger than Gervonta.
That is true, but Gervonta is the way superior boxer. So the way I look at it is like, think about Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Logan Paul was way bigger than Floyd Mayweather. It wasn't even close.
Right.
But Floyd made him look silly in the ring. And Gervonta going to do the same with Tank.
But with Floyd, that was it was an exhibition though with Floyd.
This is an exhibition
Oh, this is
too.
an exhibition. It's not a...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an exhibition too. I mean, listen, I think that there's way better competition that Tank could be fighting, but clearly Tank cares about the money. Tank ain't thinking about no legacy. He's not thinking about, being the best.
But are you mad at that, right? Because these boxers put their life on the line in the ring all the time, and he wants to cash out.
Yes, I'm mad at that.
He put his life on the line all the time, and this could be tripling his
in and out of
paycheck.
the ring.
Yeah,
but
listen, but we never know what can happen after this. He might go get that money, then he might say, you know what, let me go fight for legacy now.
That's right.
But who knows? We shall see. We shall see.
I was gonna say, what's we shall see? All right, what's up, Morgan?
Please don't say I was culturally appropriating any ethnicity. We shall see.
Hey. Yeah, we will see. Hopefully, he gets his hair braided days and weeks before, so we won't have to worry about the grease in his eye.
Oh, damn.
But I won't get too much into that.
Wow.
All right,
You
so
see
in
how DC
Texas...
do? You see how DC do?
I know, right?
Nah, don't do
Disrespectful.
Wow.
Disrespectful.
because she want to see Roach get that rematch.
I
again.
mean, I'm just saying, let's do the real fight. What are we talking about here? All right, y'all. So in Texas, the Texas Senate could vote on a congressional redistricting plan as soon as today. Now, this This comes after Texas House Republicans passed the plan to redraw congressional maps in their favor yesterday. Now, the House reconvened yesterday after protests from Democrats that saw them leave the state to break quorum and delay a vote. Now, ahead of that vote, Texas Representative Todd Hunter said the state's electorate has more Republicans and the map should reflect that, adding that what the state of Texas is doing is constitutional. Let's take a listen to Representative Todd Hunter of Texas.
It's important to note that redistricting can be done at any point in time. The underlying goal of this plan is straightforward: improve Republican political performance. We are allowed to draw congressional districts on the basis of political performance as recognized by the U.S. Supreme Court.
So the bill now heads to the GOP-controlled Senate, where it's sure to pass. And, of course, Texas Governor Greg Abbott also said that he would sign that bill as well. A new congressional map would create 5 more Republican-leaning districts. Meanwhile, Democrats in California and Illinois are watching, and they say they'll push to redraw maps in their states to add 5 more Democratic seats if Texas does the same. Now, this comes as Texas Representative Gene Wu is already out with an amendment that would delay the implementation of the new maps until the entire Epstein files list is released to the public. Now, he said in a statement that President Trump is trying to shift attention away from the investigation by pushing redistricting. Also in the Texas legislature, the parents of 27 girls who died at Camp Mystic are urging Texas lawmakers to support a new bill that would make summer camps safer. Michael McCown, he's a dad of he lost his 8-year-old daughter in that July flooding, and he says that more protections need to be in place. Let's take a listen to his comments. Michael McCown.
We did not send Lenny to a war zone. We sent her to camp. We trusted she would be safe. No parent should ever again face what we are living through now. I believe that being disconnected from electronics for a time is very healthy for kids. Behind the scenes, the back office, and the foundation of summer camp must be fully up to date. How could these girls vanish into the night without anyone having eyes on them, while cabins, literally just 20 yards away, had no casualties?
So Texas lawmakers are taking up the package of bills to address the disaster. If passed, they would keep summer camps out of flood zones, require them to have emergency plans, and mandate both weather radios and warning sirens. So
I feel so sorry for those parents, man. I mean,
yeah, they went in on the Texas legislatures yesterday. By the way, they were not happy, So and rightfully so. So
yeah, because it's, when a situation like that happens, I'm sure you just look for people to blame because you just can't, believe your babies are not here anymore, But it's like, it's like hindsight is 20/20. Like there's nothing you can do to change the situation, so you can only try to prevent it from happening to other parents in the future. Because I'm sure you don't want nobody to feel that pain that you are currently feeling.
But some of this just seems common sense, right? Some of these laws that they're passing, not having it, campsite in flood zones, like some of this just seems common sense, right?
Common sense ain't so common. I don't know.
Hey, there you go. All right, so that's your front page news for 6 a.m. At 7. We will definitely get an update on what's happening with Hurricane Aaron and get into some more of what's happening in the D.C. takeover per President Trump.
But also, Morgan, too, about the redistricting. I agree that the redistricting of the maps is absolutely a distraction from the Epstein files. But have we ever watched someone try to fix a fight so blatantly? I mean, the midterms, are about a year away, but damn, have we ever seen people try to fix a fight so blatantly? And if the policies that the Trump administration is implementing are working, then you wouldn't have to fight so hard to try to fix these fights.
It's definitely given scared to lose. Yeah, But
right.
At this point they're up, so that's that.
And that's front page news. Now get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Again, 800-585-1051. Call us up right now. Vent a little bit. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake up, wake up. Wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
What's up, Breakfast Club? This is Uber Mike, just checking in.
Uber Mike, what's up? Long time no hear.
Yeah, man, been working my butt off. Hey, is Jess there?
Yep.
What's up?
Jess, I'm mad I missed your, you came to Arlington, Texas, and I was getting ready to celebrate my anniversary, man. I was like, I missed it. So
no,
you come back, I got you.
Happy anniversary then.
Yeah, so just wanted to say hello to y'all. Y'all have a blessed morning.
You too.
Thank you, brother.
I'll be back next year.
Why you sound so disappointed?
Me?
No, the guy.
Because he wanted to come to my show.
You sound so disappointed.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, DJ MV.
Hey, good morning. What's your name?
Hey, good morning. I'm Sydney.
Hey, Sydney. Get it off your chest.
Yeah, I just need two things I have to get off my chest real quick. One, I'm up early because I'm a teacher, so I want to tell all the parents out there, I teach 8th graders, to quit letting your kids smoke. Stop letting them smoke weed. Stop letting them do it before school. It's definitely before school, and stop letting them do it before they have any aspirations for their life. Weed is the epic drug, right? It makes you forget everything. It makes you relax. What do the kids need that for? Put them in, because they say, oh, my child's anxious, oh, this and that. Put them in a sport.
At 8th grade?
Wait a minute. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, ma'am? As a former child, right?
Yes.
Do you really think that they're telling their parents they're smoking weed before school?
Yeah. And I bet you it's probably a vape pen.
Their parents know. Their parents tell us.
Really?
That's crazy.
Like, why are you letting your child smoke? And because they say, so they're saving grace, or they think they're saving grace, that, they smoke with me. Really? Okay.
Wow. That's crazy. You said 8th grade,
so
right?
Parents, stop. Yes, these are 8th graders.
Well, they're breaking the law because, I mean, even in states that it's legal, there's still a legal age to smoke weed. Like in New York City, I think the legal age for recreational use is 21.
Yes,
21. So if these parents, so you need to, where are you at?
Well, I don't want to give away my location.
What state? Just tell us the state. What state?
Ohio.
Ohio.
I don't even know if it's legal in Ohio. Let me see if
No.
We can't spell
recreation in Ohio.
Hold on, I'm gonna look right now. Hold on.
Hey, yo, she spelled it like we couldn't spell.
I didn't mean to start nothing, but
no, I'm just saying.
No. This is definitely something that we need to be aware of.
That's right. You're a teacher. You're a teacher,
I'm
right?
I'm really upset.
But
yes. For 9 years.
The legal age to purchase and consume marijuana in Ohio for recreational or medicinal purposes is 21.
Yes, 21.
So it's your duty to tell on these parents. Sorry.
I'm about to.
As you got to.
Yes, girl, you better
I'm derailing my kids' success.
I wouldn't tell on them. I would give them a warning first. I wouldn't tell on them right away. Let them fix up first, because you don't want these kids going to jail.
Mr. Clark.
These kids are going to jail, don't you?
No, exactly, and that's what I think. Like, I don't want to take their parents away.
Right.
However, you stink. You're hungry and you can't focus.
She said you stink. She said you stink. You hungry and you can't focus. First of all, why?
Like, my room would be gone, so like whatever. I'm like, oh no, children, this is a problem. And
don't listen to Envy, because Envy be on this radio fronting for no reason. I don't understand why.
What do you mean?
Because like, listen. If the parents are doing something that they don't got no business doing, and you care about the future of the kids, then you should care about the future of the kids and tell a parent you're committing a crime and you're stunting your child's growth.
I would give them a warning first. You don't want to take them. They'll take them kids away from their parents and they'll lock them parents up.
But they're encouraging something.
Well, we do remind them that we are mandated reporters. Like,
I would give them a warning first.
We'll probably get to the police.
This sounds like an ongoing problem. Ain't no warning. They way
past.
It's
not like my entire class. It's just like a couple kids that I'm really worried about. I'm like, damn, you could be better if you would get off the butt.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's child negligence. It's really child negligence.
Yeah, but I would do my warning first.
Well, they think they're helping their kids by making them relax, and I'm just like, there's got to be other ways. Like, act chat.
No, man, their kids got the plug. That's what's going on. The kids got the plug. They're going home, bringing the good stuff home, and they like, all right, cool. I'm gonna let you smoke it with me if you keep supplying it.
Yep.
Yep.
And what parent is telling the teacher, well, at least they doing it with me? It's still a crime. So if I go rob a store with my parent, that make it less of a crime?
But they didn't smoke. They ish away.
In their mind.
Right. They done smoked their brain cells away, so they like, no, this cool. They doing it with me. They all right.
Right. Well, see, the problem is it's a huge epidemic in definitely high schools, and the problem is them vapes. Because
vapes can get
and they can vape in the bathroom. They can vape all through the place. That's the biggest problem. But thank you for being a teacher, Mama.
Oh, no problem. And one more thing I'd like to get off my chest. Please let couples do whatever they want. If the man wants to pay all the bills, cool. If the woman wants to pay all the bills, cool. I'm so sick of that rhetoric. Whatever those two people have in their contract, that's their contract.
Damn.
Let people be.
Thank you, Mama.
And she not lying, man. I'm just looking up some of the things, like the legal implications for you being a parent. smoking with your child who's under the age of 21 can lead to child endangerment, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, which results in criminal charges and loss of custody. Yeah, so if you care about your child, you shouldn't be doing something like that with them, especially in 8th grade. And she's right about the health risk, brain development, respiratory issues, psychoactive effects. Come on, man. Come on, do better, man.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
I'm dialing.
Hey, what you doing, man?
I'm dialing. I'm calling you.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's going on, Envy? This is Malik from Brooklyn.
Malik, what's up? Get it off your chest. You good?
Charlamagne and Jess.
Everybody's here.
I don't like grown men whispering to me in the morning, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. You sound like you ready to go shoot somebody.
Man, I'm going through a little situation, man. I blew my motor, man, going to see my friend. He had his COVID, so I just really need a blessing from the universe.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't believe your story.
My man said he blew his motor, man.
He said he blew his motor on the way to go see his grandfather who got COVID?
My granny.
It's 2025. That might have moved me 5 years ago. I don't believe it.
COVID,
I don't believe it.
COVID is out here.
I don't believe this story right now. All right, well, send him some money.
No, he said he just wanted to spread some positivity.
No, he didn't. He said he need a blessing. Well, do you listen?
Yeah, from the universe.
Blessing means prayer.
What you mean? You mean some money, right?
Respectfully, I just want to put my cash app out.
I wonder about you and Envy sometimes, especially you, Jess, because you from the hood. I know square ass Envy don't be he a white Dominican, but I know he don't be getting it. But
I was ready to pray for him. I thought
he wanted to say blessings. I thought we just gonna pray for him.
Yeah, I thought we was about to drop some words.
That's what I thought.
Dang, well, I mean, he probably do want you to pray for him too. He's going through something.
We pray for you, brother.
Cash app.
His motor blew on the way to go see his grandmother who got COVID. Hey, come on, man. That sound like to y'all in 2025, bro.
Yo, Malik, I'm praying for you, brother.
By the way, if your motor blew, that's really the issue, and I would understand that. But when he add the extra sauce,
because my grandmother got COVID.
Oh, when he see my grandmother, like, come on, I'm like, all right, bro.
Okay,
Malik, I'm gonna throw some prayers up for you, brother.
But he can let him put his cash app out there.
He hung up.
Oh, he's still on the phone? Oh,
he hung up.
No, Envy hung up.
I swear I didn't hang up on him, but I wanted to talk to him. I swear I didn't hang up on him.
Because Malik know he was on some BS this morning.
Oh, my God.
Trying to call people with this sad voice. Yeah, I just want to talk to Jess and Charlamagne for a second, man. You know what I'm saying? My motor blew on the way to go see my grandma when she got COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Malik, I can't pray for you now, Malik. They telling me I can't pray for you now either, bro. Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, what's your name?
Hey, my name is Whitney.
Hey, Whitney, did your motor break on your way to go see your granny?
Nah.
Okay, just making sure. What's up, Whitney? Get it off your chest.
Yeah, I'm calling from 757 engine.
Hey, 757. What up?
Yeah. I just want to say good morning to you all, and I just wanted to make awareness of really just to tell, like, the parents, let your kids know whenever you're going through stuff. Because today is my mom's birthday. She died from breast cancer 3 years ago. But she told me the last 2 weeks of her life. So I just want to, let her tell your grown kids what's going on with you, Because it still affects me to this day. So just
That's real.
Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to wish my mom a happy birthday. She would have been 67.
Happy born day to your queen. That's real what you said, though, man. A lot of older people will be going through stuff and don't want to say nothing because they don't want to stress the kids out. But then I also think that they don't be wanting people to stress them out by, constantly being like, you okay, you okay, you okay? But it's like, yo, tell us what's going on.
That's right.
Exactly, yeah. Like, she didn't never want to be a burden, but I still wanted to know. Not the last 2 weeks, but I'm glad I got to enjoy her for the last 2 weeks.
Damn.
So I'm grateful for that.
All right, Whitney. Well, have a good one.
All right, you all have a great morning.
All righty now.
You too.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now we got the ladies with Loren coming up.
We do. So Kai Frost, he's the son of Kirk and Rashida Frost. He's been named as a suspect in the murder of an artist named T Hood. But yesterday there was an autopsy report that came out. Revealed some new details. We're going to talk about it because people are going back and forth about whether this was self-defense because of a domestic violence dispute or not.
Yeah, you got to break that all down. They from Love and Hip Hop too, right?
Yes, Kirk and Rashida from Love and Hip Hop. And y'all know Kai was on the show as well. All their kids have been on the show as well too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Jasmine, right. Kai, all of them.
So we'll break that down next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody? It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fact.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm a homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Alrighty, y'all. So there has been a lot of reports about Kai Frost, who is the son of Kirk and Rashida from Love and Hip Hop, being a prime suspect in a murder of a guy named T Hood. Now, an update here is that the autopsy of T Hood was released. Now, this autopsy shows
T Hood was dating
Jasmine, who is Kai's sister, who is the daughter of Kirk and Rashida.
Okay.
Now, the autopsy shows that T Hood was shot in the back, the abdomen, the buttocks, the lower right and left thigh. Now, the reason why people have been awaiting this autopsy is because there's been a back and forth about whether the shooting was in self-defense or not, because there's allegations and there's actually videos that have surfaced now of prior domestic violence between T Hood and Jasmine. But in this incident, it has been reported to police by Kai and other people that were on the scene that it was a domestic violence dispute, and then Kai showed up. So they're trying to figure out what happened here. Now, the police also are saying that this information is nothing that they did not know. They just had to wait for the autopsy to be able to talk about it. But it doesn't change anything either. They are still investigating this murder as self-defense. Now, there have been no charges filed as of now, but Kai is a prime suspect.
So she was dating. So Jasmine was dating T Hood or whatever, and it was a domestic violence situation, like, right? But the family, the crazy thing, T Hood's family has started posting that, trying to prove that Jasmine was the aggressor. Like, she was the one that was always trying to be physical, and all the videos showed that they posted was her telling him to leave. Like, he was recording her and she's screaming and cussing and all that, but she never once struck him in the video. But there are videos that he put his hands on her. He was beating the hell out the girl. You know what I mean?
So
those are videos that are online.
So she called her brother to come help her.
She called her brother.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She had even in one of the incidents one night, he had put his hands on her or whatever, right? She laying in the bed, like just laying there on her phone. He come out the bathroom, because it's recorded. He come out the bathroom or wherever. He just jump on her, started beating her up. And she, the thing about that is she texts his mother. It's other text messages that came out too. Like, she texts his mother like, yo, your son keep putting his hands on me. I told him he had to leave and blah, blah, blah. And the mom just like, okay. She's like, he's not going to have a place to stay no more. Like, I can't keep doing this. You know what I mean? So all the evidence, they're trying to prove that Jasmine was the aggressor, but everything that is posted, it shows T Hood just, beating on her. He was the physical aggressor.
I haven't been following the story like that, but I did see her say that she didn't call her brothers to incite violence, though.
Yeah, so and from what the police they're still trying to figure out how that went down, but she has said that. She also said too that, like as Jess mentioned, that because this was something that wasn't unnormal, her family knew what was going on. So anytime, and also too, they all they have different properties. This property is a property that Kirk owns. So they would be in and out of the houses with each other all the time. But anytime something was going on, they would do things like Kai would pick up the phone and call his mom, his dad, and say, hey, this is what's happening again, just to let everybody know what was going on. So even when this happened, from what I'm told from a source close to the Kirk and Rashida, is that they knew when it was happening, they knew it was happening because Kai picked up the phone and called them and said, hey, this is happening. I'm calling to let y'all know because this is just something that they have gotten used to.
Tragic situation.
It is a very tragic situation. Yes.
Yeah, very tragic use of the word unnormal, too. There's no such thing, but continue.
You said what?
Nothing.
Okay. In other news, switching gears. So I heard you guys talking about Gervonta Tank Davis and Jake Paul this morning.
It's a very unnormal fact.
Very unnormal fact.
Yo, you just said normal was not a word.
I know that.
Lauren. Keep going, Lauren.
Well, people have been waiting to see what his next fight was going to be, as you guys mentioned. A lot of people thought that it was going to be Lamont Roach Jr.
It should have been Lamont Roach Jr. Lamont Roach Jr. absolutely deserves a rematch. That whole fight deserves a rematch.
I thought it was in stone. I thought they agreed, but I guess not.
Right. That's what
Well, you know, after the first fight, if Tank would have beaten Roach, they was going to line up the Jake Paul fight.
Right.
That's why Jake Paul was at the fight.
Yeah, but even when people saw Jake Paul at the fight and that those reports were circulating, people were saying then if Tank took that fight and didn't redo this, that it looks crazy for him because it's like a lot of people still don't even consider the Paul brothers like real fighters, which is at this point they fought real people, so y'all might as well just give that to them. But
now they fought real people.
Real like fighters, I mean, real fighters.
Sorta,
but
kinda.
Lamont Roach posted on X and when the news broke, and he said, "Told y'all laugh out loud with 4 ducks." So he's saying Gervonta is ducking him, yeah. And then Ryan Garcia got online. Yeah, because he comes online. So he got online and said, boxing is officially the WWE with the Gervonta versus Jake Paul fight. A heavyweight is fighting a lightweight, and you were supposed to believe that it's a fair fight. If you know anything about boxing, you can see it's a disgrace.
Well, listen, Tank's going to make Jake Paul look silly in the ring just because Tank's boxing ability is better. But I don't even have a problem with these guys going to get their money in these high-profile fights. But get back to chasing greatness after that, okay? If you go get your money, that $40 million you're getting from Jake Paul, line up the rematch with Lamont Roach. You beat Lamont Roach, get in the ring with Teofimo Lopez. Get in the ring with Devin Haney. Get in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. I need to see Tank chase greatness, not just the money.
But he's over it, though. He's been saying he went out of it. He over it.
I don't know. I guess with all the legal disputes, I mean, anybody would say that, right? But my thing is, like, It's a disrespect. It's disrespectful to the boxing sport, right? So I'm expecting for people to be upset. You got like boxers that's like for real, really about this, and I do agree with what Ryan is saying, because Tank already gets so much money per fight or whatever.
Oh, not like this though.
Yeah,
this is his biggest payday ever. Clearly, it's like this $40 million. I think I heard he's getting $40 million. It's not even. This is his biggest payday ever.
I get it. This is the thing. He's 30-0, right? He's 28 knockouts, right? He's probably made $10 million a fight. That's probably one of his highest. The fact that he can make $40+ million in this fight.
I have no problem going to get your money. Take care of his family, retire, because he puts his life on the line every time he gets into the ring. And people keep saying chase legacy. Do this fight, and then he can go back. But that's what I just said. I have no problem with him going to get his paper. He probably almost messed up his bag because he almost lost to Roach your last fight. Go get your money, but after you get your paper, after you chase this paper, go back to chasing greatness. Shakur Stevenson is out there. Devin Haney is out there. Teofimo Lopez is out there. You got to get the rematch with Lamont Roach Jr. Go get that money, but then go back to chasing greatness.
I just feel like, though, at the same time, it's all for entertainment as well. And
really,
yeah, I'm just saying it because it hasn't been said yet. I'm saying it because it hasn't been said yet. And people come at anybody that gets in the ring with the Paul brothers, but people want to see them. Like they want to see it. So if you want,
they have a big a big platform.
Them
boys been doing they thing. So they have a big like my son is excited about this fight because he likes the Paul brothers, not because he likes Tank.
Oh, I'm watching because I like the entertainment of it all, but I'm definitely watching. I'm just simply saying.
It's going to be on, where is that?
Netflix. Yeah, on
Netflix.
November 14th, Friday, November 14th.
Get your money, Tank. $40 million, get your money.
Get your money, but then after you get your money, go chase legacy, man.
If you want to.
This is what I'm going to say about this, then get out of here. Yeah, get your money and then chase legacy, but it's like, yo, what if you really get hurt in one of these fights? Because
that's my point.
You trying to get the bread, but
you got
now you got to retire. You got to sit down. You can't be fighting no real boxers
and continue
the legacy.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
I get what you saying, yo, but you just never know.
But you gonna bet on that, Charlamagne? You betting on it?
I don't gamble.
He could get hurt in any fight. In any match, he could get hurt.
Oh God!
But like you said, $40 million, take that. I'm not mad at it.
It's not. The Tank is not getting hurt against Jake Paul. In no way, shape, or form.
All right. Well, that is the latest with Laura. Now, when we come back, we got front page news, and then comedian Ali Siddiq will be joining us. So we'll talk to Ali Siddiq when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get back to some front page news. What's up, Morgan?
Hey, y'all. Hey, all right, let's get into a quick weather update on Hurricane Aaron. Now, storm surge warnings are in effect along the Outer Banks of North Carolina as Hurricane Aaron moves across the Atlantic. It's now a Category 2 hurricane with maximum sustained winds over 100 miles an hour and just 200 miles off the coast. Now, the National Hurricane Center says tropical storm conditions are already being felt in North Carolina's Outer Banks, and evacuations have also been issued for that region and will also spread north to the Virginia coastline. Those outer bands, or excuse me, those outer conditions that are being felt from that hurricane. Now, forecasters are also warning of coastal flooding across the region, as well as dangerous surf and potentially deadly rip currents. Now, tropical storm conditions could be possible through Friday from the mid-Atlantic coast to southern New England. So we are still dealing with the outer bands of Hurricane Aaron. A lot of people, I think, are thinking because the hurricane is not making landfall that it may not impact. But if you just turn on your TV, you'll see that North Carolina is being impacted. There's flooding going on, and the surf is pretty dangerous, up along the coast between New Jersey, New York, even here in Maryland. So just stay safe as we deal with some of that weather. Elsewhere in presidential news, President Trump's takeover of the nation's capital continues. Yesterday, Vice President J.D. Vance went to Union Station in Washington, D.C. to meet with and hand out burgers to National Guard troops. He was thanking them. He was also joined by Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller. In a post on social media, VP Vance shared that he was glad he could stop by and thank countless National Guardsmen for busting their asses to clean up our nation's capital. Let's take a listen to Vice President J.D. Vance's comments.
In just the past 9 days, we've seen a 35% reduction in violent crime. We've seen over a 50% reduction in robberies. We are seeing really substantial effects because these guys are busting their ass. So I want to come here, highlight what they're doing, say thank you in person, obviously pass out a few burgers, but most of all, just send a message to the American people. Look, we don't have to live like this. We do not have to allow our cities to be taken over by violence and by disorder and by chaos. You can actually do stuff. You can actually bring law and order to communities. You've just got to have the political willpower to do it.
All they're doing is taking credit for statistics that they ignored prior to them sending the National Guard in. Those statistics were showing that crime was going down in D.C. prior. So now that they sent the National Guard in, they're just taking credit for those statistics.
Yeah, well, during his visit, J.D. Vance and Pete Hegseth and Miller, they were met with some protesters who were outside chanting "Free D.C." And Vance had some interesting things to say about those protesters. Let's take a listen to those comments.
We talk about human rights. We hear these people outside screaming, "Free D.C." Let's free D.C. from lawlessness. Let's free Washington, D.C. from one of the highest murder rates in the entire world. Let's free Washington, D.C. so that young families can walk around and feel safe and secure. That's what we're trying to free D.C. from. And as Stephen said, it's kind of bizarre that we have a bunch of old, primarily white people who are out there protesting the policies that keep people safe when they've never felt danger in their entire lives.
What does Big Balls think about all of this, Morgan? Has Big Balls commented about any of this? Because, Big Balls is the reason. Big Balls is the reason all of this is happening. Big Balls used to work for Doge, and Big Balls got beat up in D.C. Big Balls. Has he made any comments about this?
He has not come out to say anything about this, actually. But Miller also went on to say that the protesters were white hippies and they're over 90 and they need to go home and take a nap because they have no connection to the city.
But
Amber Rose weighed in on it as well, suggesting that white liberals are racist in a post on social media. Now, she said, Amber Rose wrote in a post that white liberals don't care about black people. Most of the violent crimes in D.C. are in black neighborhoods. What about the mothers, aunties, grandmoms, and children that just want to feel safe walking outside? Why don't they want the good people of D.C.? Why do they want the good people of D.C. living in violence? Racist much? So
what do you think about that, Morgan? You from D.C. What do you think about that? And I was going to ask you that, as a person that's from D.C., what do you think about what the National Guard is doing? Because people in D.C. did say the crime was bad.
Yeah. Well, that's so the crime, the crime is what it is in any city, right? Or anywhere that you're at. It depends on where you are. I could be in Alabama and feel unsafe because I'm black.
No, but Morgan, you in D.C. I want to talk to you about D.C.
Okay, all right. So talk to me about D.C. Like I said the other day, the sentiment is, as someone, I will say that I grew up in D.C., but I live in Maryland now. The sentiment is for those of us who are in the region and on the Maryland and Virginia side, we're not coming into the city right now to party and have fun and do extra unless it's requirement for work. You're going to church, you got extracurriculars out there, you got family out there. Otherwise, there's no real extracurriculars happening in the district. Those who are in the city, those who are black and brown who are in the city, are not new to this. They true to this. They're not scared of anything political going on. They're going to continue to live their lives.
I was talking about the crime though.
Morgan just said she can't go do her nightlife stuff. There's no extracurricular activities.
Was crime because I heard people from DC say, "Look, crime was bad." I don't know if it's send the National Guard in bad.
No, it's definitely not send the National Guard in bad. Like, let's be clear. Like, you don't need to militarize the residents of the district. Like, I mean, they don't need military. You don't need military a force of that magnitude to deal with what's going on in the city. And to the point that is being made across this whole situation, these guys aren't trained for someone who's breaking into your car. They're not trained for someone who's so it's not one of those things that their presence is making it that much better. You know, it's just one of those things that, maybe crime may be down because nobody wants to go outside right now. Like, but like, it's not one of those things that is like, oh, their presence is warm and it's heartfelt and I feel so much safer because they're in the city. That's not, it's not necessarily needed is what I'm getting at. The bottom line is, to have the DEA, the FBI, you got ATF, you got National Guard. Like, that's a bit much. Okay. That's a bit much.
Well, thank you, Morgan.
All right, y'all. So let me just wrap up. I wanted to talk about immigration with Christy Noam. Don't got time for that. And the CEO of Target is stepping down, but I won't get too much into that. We'll talk about that another day. That's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood. Y'all can follow me on socials at Morgan Media. And for more news coverage, follow at Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app and visit us at BINnews.com.
Thank you. All right. When we come back, we have comedian Ali Siddiq. So don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Everybody, it's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa's here as well. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
Ali Siddiq. Welcome, brother.
Good morning. What's good?
Thank
y'all for having me back. I'm good, man.
Got a tour. You said In the Shadows tour kicks off August 22nd in Atlantic City.
Yep, we back on it. I took 6 weeks off and now I'm coming back. So yeah.
How much do you write, Ali?
Oh my God, man, every other day.
It gotta be, right?
Yeah, every other day.
Because I was watching Two Sons. Two Sons is an hour and 20 minutes long.
Yeah, that's the easy part about my family because I know them. I don't have to really write nothing with that. I just have to structure it. How I must say it, and then Rugged was a little bit more programmed. I had to really write out Rugged to know which stories I was going to say and how I was gonna say them and the timeline. I try to write everything in chronological order. Yeah, so that's the hard part. If I forget a story, then I got to go back. Now it's like this line because it don't match the timeline.
So when you go out on the In the Shadows tour, how much of that material do you use, or you just leave all of that on YouTube and you just got something brand new?
So In the Shadows now is the new special that I'm shooting in February in DC.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shoot 3 new specials in February in DC. I just shot 3 in Detroit in October. So we got 5 specials in the can that we can drop.
That much material?
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
When do you get time to? Do you have to practice your material? Because most comedians would let me try this out.
You gotta live life too.
Yeah, right.
The thing is, I'm on the road. It's a 100-city tour, so I'm gonna take the first 30 cities and work the stories, and then by the time I get to city number 40, that's when we shooting.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna work all these. So we got 44 dates, 44 theaters after I do Albany on Wednesday. Because when you take time off, you have to go to the minor leagues first, to come back. Because how my stories line up was kind of off a little bit. I was forgetting major parts of the story. I'm like, wow, I wasn't supposed to say that yet.
And people pay attention to you, so people know this.
They're like, hey, no, you can't go. And then I had to start saying something like, hey, it's a part that I forgot to tell y'all.
Right.
But it works because I tell stories, so I'm so connected to my audience that they wait for it. Like and it's a very special thing that I really think is cool because I transitioned after I've been doing stand up 28 years. In December, it'll be 28 years in December. So now I'm going into how I got to this point now in the new specials, how I even started. Because people will say that somebody wrote years ago that I started in prison, and I keep trying to clean this up. I did not start in prison. There's no comedy clubs in prison.
That's not what this paper says. This paper says right here, most people work out in prison, but you did comedy.
I know.
Was that your first show?
Somebody, I don't know who wrote that initially, and it's been sticking. So every time I get to the interview, so you started in prison. Man, there's no comedy club between the child hall and the rec yard. Well, I'm like, yo, everybody come in here. I'm going to get it done. No, it was more like, the first 2 years I was wilding. I give it that. I was on prison time.
You trying to survive?
It wasn't even surviving.
But what's wilding in prison?
Okay, so they used to have this. They used to have a mop bucket with the handle. Mm-hmm. Me and probably some other people are the reason they took the handle off.
What were you
so the Mexicans would cut the handle off and turn it into knives. I got into it with a dude, and I dropped him. And then I went to the third floor. I was so mad. I was wilding. I went to the third floor and I filled the mop bucket up with water and I dropped it down on him.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Water?
So,
The water was hot?
No, the bucket.
Full of water. I dropped the bucket and everything on him. And to do that, you got to have a handle. Right. Doing it like this is a little awkward. But yeah, I was on one. I was.
Did the man survive?
Yeah, what happened
What did you do for you to do that?
Man,
if you say you stole your chips or something, I'm like,
nah,
damn, Allie.
I had a problem with people talking reckless. Like, that's why I didn't play dominoes. Because, see, people lose their mouth in dominoes. So we play, and I told them, I said, hey, man, I don't want to play because y'all don't know how to talk right. Man, nah, we ain't going to say nothing. So then we playing dominoes, and I called 10, and then the next thing I know, 10 inches in you. And then I just got it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even see. This is what I said. I said I don't do this. And I lost it. And people knew. People was like, oh boy, you might want to go put your boots on because this little boy is a wild man. And I figured out. Look, see how you laugh. See, I can't take all that. And the thing is, I figured out that most people can't fight hand to hand. Mm-hmm. I've been boxing since I was 6. It don't matter how big you are. I ain't got no weight class. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you trying to do something, let's do it. But in there, you have to check somebody's chin. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? About everything. And it just came too much for me. So about 2 years in, this old head told me, he said, yo, man, you can't keep living like this. Because I was like, yo, I would be on that basketball court. And this is where I say 85% of my fights start on that court. You know what I'm saying? Get undercutted. I'm doing you dirty on that court. And all of a sudden your mouth went crazy. And I just, all right, no, I'm waiting. I'm like, as soon as we get back to this block, it's on. And I'll just bust you in your head. A can of tuna and a pair of socks. Oh, you can get the work done.
We used to do that with locks in high school. Put the locks in the socks.
You put your lock on your belt. You the combination. You put that on the loop of your belt.
You like brass knuckles.
Yeah, you get the swing. The swing is pretty good too, though. You ain't got to wrap it. The swing is pretty good.
So when you got home, wow, all those people that you beat up in jail, they never came back at you. You never see them at your shows. But like, you remember me? I'm the one that you hit.
Man, you know it's wild. It's more dudes that I beat up in high school that be on one than anything. I was just. And at this function, I'm gonna say this publicly because I always say if you disrespect somebody loud, you gotta
your homeboy behind you shaking his head.
You gotta apologize. You gotta apologize loud.
Right, yeah.
So DJ Scratch, I'm quite sure you know him. It's my last day of vacation. I'm having a good time. And then he's back there doing his mix. I'm like, and I'm on the mic. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear everything from the South. I don't want to hear nothing that you all that. I don't want to hear none of it.
Damn.
And Scarface is like, yo,
the legendary Scratch.
Yeah. Okay. And Scarface is like this, yo, Lee, Chubb Rock is on the side like, it's on.
So he DJing. He had a mic. Damn. I don't want to hear this.
I'm on one. I don't want to hear nothing East Coast because y'all don't play enough South up here for me. So I'm like, I don't want to be at 5015 in the South. I'm in Houston on my block, and I'm hearing. I don't hear none of that. I don't hear none of it.
Allow me to reintroduce
myself. And I'm wilding. And Scratch is like, yo, he stopped the music. Yo, they ain't hearing the transitions. Man, I don't care nothing about that. Play Fat Pat, Lil Kiki,
Damn.
Slim. Power Wall.
y'all going back and forth on the mic.
Man, and how that stopped, Scarface is looking at me like, because he the one brought me over there. I was at a whole nother club having a good time. He said, yo, Lee, come over. It's the Willow Ridge reunion, 90s reunion. Lee, come over here. Da-da-da-da. So me and Special Ed and B Fine and Chubb Rock, we walk over. And as soon as I heard the transition, I was like, I don't want it. I don't want it. And Scratch was like, yo, man, what did you do? You talking all over my stuff. I'm like, man, I don't give a damn about that. But I want to apologize to DJ Scratch. No, I wrote him a text. He'll show people the text. I wrote him. I'm talking about the next day. My man was like, "Yo, boy, you was on one that made," and he showed me the video. I said, "Man, let me get Scratch." Yes. I said, "Yo, bro, my apologies, man. I was on one."
We're still kicking with Ali Siddiq. Jess.
Yeah.
Ali, what made you become a comedian?
Me wanting people to be happy and learn from stuff that I was saying was kind of my push. Because when people say I started in prison, I was on closed custody. They made me the SSI on closed custody, and they ain't had no TV. And so when I was working over there, these boys been locked. They lock up 23 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? They get out just to shower, and they been back there a long time. And it started with me just wanting them to have their food hot. You know, they would bring this food and it would be cold, and I always knew this is why they be over here tripping, because y'all don't give them no clean clothes. And because the difference with clean clothes in the prisons like this, so because I'm not on closed custody, I have the ability to go in there and lobby for some brand new underwear. And this is when I knew I was never going back to prison, because all your underwear is in a warehouse. You know, they wash them all together. So then when you get out of the shower, they just throw you underwear, and several people that wore these underwear. You know what I'm saying? So you get some new ones straight out the box. They will never see the laundry again. You keep them and you wash them out yourself. So they was giving these dudes the worst underwear, because I had to pass out all their stuff. I'm like, yo, I'd be like, yo, oh no, somebody that blew the satchel off these. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, who knew some larges? But so I went to the laundry. I'm like, yo, man, let me get a box of them clean underwear, man, for these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure they food hot. Because what y'all not going to do is throw defecation on me like you was doing the rest of you. And they was only doing that because they was getting mistreated. So I started letting them read the paper, because I would read the paper every day. Let them read the paper. Then I started telling them what was going on in the unit. And since they ain't had no TV, this is my contribution. I would watch Martin so intense because I was gonna go back and reenact the whole episode for them, because they ain't had no TV. So after Martin went off, I didn't have nothing to give them, so I just started doing commentary about what was going on in the rest of the prison. I sit there with that broomstick and be like, yo, it's all 3 runs and they on the bar. What else happened? And so
you did start comedy in prison.
Yeah, that's where the story comes from.
That's where it was at.
But that's not starting. I started Just Joking Comedy Cafe. That wasn't stand up. This is me just telling stories. But I was very
man. That's you doing comedy. Your whole style of storytelling. You're not a punchline person,
right?
You just storytell.
Yeah, I just reenact the situation. But
it just hit Ali like, damn, I did start.
He probably said, I wasn't getting paid for the shit, so it wasn't comedy then.
Yeah, you wasn't getting no check. You. So the other thing about it, so people would say that I was funny because I would stop a lot of altercations. Like after the first 2 years of me wilding, my whole mindset was, now if you want to get beat up, don't go to school. And everybody knew this about me. Hey, I'm gonna come to you. Hey, bro, what's your education looking like? Because if you stay in here and you just doing prison stuff, when you get in the world, you're gonna be back. So you might want to get a GED, you might want to get a trade or something. Because if you don't, everybody else on this block goes to school to do a trade. You're gonna be stealing. You're gonna be stealing out people lock them. I don't want you to get killed, bro. And go to school. And if you don't, bro, you know, there's a fight gonna come with this. And You're just not gonna fight me. You gonna fight Mitch. You gonna fight Brian. And everybody like, yeah, bro, we go to school over here. This is the mandate. When we was on tour radio, you had to go to school because if you didn't, your mind is gonna drift into something crazy. But when people tried to fight, I would just rationally just come over. I'm like, hey, y'all about to fight? Ali, man, what you want? I said, bro, I'm just. Can I ask a question? Damn, y'all so hostile. so I just want to ask, okay, y'all about to fight? Which one of y'all are willing to lose this fight twice? Man, what the hell you talking about? I said, because one of y'all gonna win. One of y'all gonna win for sure. And then the COs are gonna come in and beat the shit out of both y'all. So who wanna lose twice? People start laughing. Then they start thinking about it like, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm like, yo, unless it's something major, bruh, it's not worth it. Because them COs, man, you know, I always think about it like this. On Bugs Bunny, when he would hit that dude on the head, he asked you how many lumps you want, 1 or 2. They gonna give you 6.
Damn.
That stick, and them choking you out and all that. And I just be sitting there, look at you now. Look at you getting choked. Now I told you over there, you ain't had to get all that. You ain't had to get drugged. Or you looking bad, fam. And when they bring you back, you're like, look at your head. And I ain't gonna ease up. I'm like, look at your head, boy. See, I warned you.
So you went from the one wilding to teaching other wilders not to wild out, right?
Yeah.
And then you also seem like you did a lot of like mental work on yourself as well. Like, what makes you angry now? Like, does anything make you mad?
Oh man, this is where the work really happened.
DJ Scratch playing East Coast music.
After that, years later, right now.
DJ Scratch, I was just wild. But this is what makes me upset now, that I'm trapped in this prison of always having to let sucker dudes make it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always, Ali, you better than that. Da, da, da. But that's the problem why dudes keep being suckers, because somebody always talking somebody down from, you know,
putting hands on.
So it just irritates me that people can just say something so crazy and then people start being on their side without no facts, and you like,
yeah.
And I can say I'm cool, but I don't see you. Then when I see you, I don't think you know what on sight mean.
Yeah.
I don't think that these dudes that be talking, Dick Gregory in that book told me this. Yo, man, these people, you gonna make it if you can control your attitude because of this. These are industry people that's playing something. I was this in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I was a formidable opponent in the 80s. Then when I got busted in the early 90s, I was already in the streets way before New Jack City. A movie didn't make me be in the streets. So, and what I did inside, man, I really gotta pray for people and cry for people, because I'm like, yo, man, what I do to you, you like, you don't really understand, because I've already done it. Like, I'm not playing with you, and you don't have, like, in this on my children, you really don't have enough people to stop me from doing something to you. I don't care nothing about your security, bruh. I don't care nothing about none of that. But what has to keep me together is me. My children have to come into my head. It's been one time I let somebody puppeteer me to so much violence that I was going to do something to this whole family. And it wasn't no secret. Like, they see me and I'm telling them, yo, listen, yo, people started this with me and I'm by myself. I'm not coming with, man, I ain't got, man.
Yeah.
He is here for the people, not for me. To save me from myself, because I will get out there and he know me. I'm not going to say nothing.
We're still kicking it with comedian Ali Siddiq. Loren.
I guess I do have one question. You know, you said you don't want to talk about it much. What has the conversation that Cat Williams is having done to you? Because you're so successful in booking all the shows and making all the money. So, like, what does him clearing up anything do for you?
It's not about him clearing up. It's about the lie that's being told on you. You know, it don't work for me.
That's about the opening of the show versus how that happened. You been on the show?
On what show?
So wasn't the conversation that you had a contract with the club, which is how you were opening?
See, you saying that's the
Okay.
That's the lie. You're saying.
I don't even know the story.
So the story.
That's the lie.
Yeah. So the story that from what he said and what I read was that he was saying that you only opened up for him because you had a contract with the club, not because it was something that was a part orchestrated within the show.
Then why? And watch this. Nobody is smart enough to say, well, why would he have to pay him then if I had a contract with the club with the venue? Why would he have to pay me?
If he already came,
because you said that he paid you, but you didn't cash the check.
Never cash a check. But why would he have to give me a check if I have a contract with the venue? I've never had a contract with no venue to open up. That's why you will never find another comic that said, oh, he opened up for me at the Reliant Arena. I've never even opened up for nobody there. So the lie is he had a contract with the venue. That's why he was there. At first, I wasn't on the other version. I wasn't even on the show. So now I'm on the show. But it's because of this. Then it's the lie is I walked into the green room and told his whole crew I'm doing 30 minutes and none of y'all can follow me. You talking about who don't even talk to nobody at the shows. And who are the 5 people? Now you got to get your crew to lie to still be a part of your crew to say who are the 5 people. Ashima Franklin ain't gonna say that. She ain't gonna say that because that's a lie. What is your problem? Which one is the problem? At first you didn't know me. Now I got a contract with the venue. Where you get that from? You just pulling out your ass to try to make yourself look better because you don't want that ass whooping that I asked you for because I don't even understand. Then you said you put me out of the club. You didn't put me out. I walked out to get my partner Ghetto and they wouldn't let me back in. But I performed for 2 nights. That's the confusing part. But if I had a contract with the venue, wouldn't the venue pay me?
And let you back in.
And let me back in. Why wouldn't I be there and say, Ralph, come open this door?
did you really not cash the check Cat gave you?
Man, I threw that trash.
How much was it?
$1,500.
That's a lot of money. That's a stimmy.
It wasn't a lot of money for me.
Man.
I was only there because I was asked to be there. If I wasn't asked to be there, I would have never came there. Oh, and the other part of the story was I came there and I was looking to perform. Looking to perform? In Houston? Why would I be looking to perform? Not when that was this. And then what's crazy is he's saying it as if this is modern day. This is in 2014, 15. Before you had all the crew with you. Then we don't know each other. Right, it's not even about us not knowing each other. But if people go back to Prairie View, A&M University, damn near 2004 or 5, it's me, Kat, and Alex Thomas performing there. 1,000 kids with pictures. Before that, we in Shreveport. Like, I don't even understand what it, and prior to that, when your name was Cat in the Hat, I booked you and Rodney Perry at my comedy spot because I heard that you wasn't doing that well, and then I reached out. Sharon Baldwin, I tell anybody, he faxed me his headshot. You know what a fax headshot look like? It's just like a blurred copy of you with a top hat on and a cane.
He faxed it.
What year was this? It's the early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
And I never told the story because I couldn't remember who the other comic was. And me and Rodney Perry ended up talking, and Rodney's like, man, I don't even understand this because it was me, you, and I said, what you talking about, Rodney? He said, yeah, you booked us at this spot called Cloud 9. You was doing this thing called Uptown Saturday Night. I said, goddamn, Rodney Perry, you were the other comic. Right, and so I didn't even understand.
Well, I'm confused. I don't even know where it started. Like, where did it start from?
It started from was there anything
the boxing
prior to
match?
the show?
Oh. It started from me accepted. If you challenge Kevin to a boxing match, somebody who is doing whatever he's doing, he ain't got time for you. Why don't you let me get that match for that $1 million? Because I got time, and I want to solve this that happened at the Houston Reliant Arena.
Oh, is this what you said on Shay Shay?
This is what I said on Shay Shay. This is what I said because my story ain't changed since it happened.
Okay,
but it was the show, and then it was the boxing match conversation.
No, it was the boxing match first.
Oh, I thought the boxing match happened after. Okay,
and then it's all this ridiculousness about this show I'm like, bruh.
He said that on Carmelo and Miro show.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Yeah, but he was on Willie D first with a whole nother story.
Ali, I ain't gonna lie.
I might have missed that.
I hear all these stories. I ain't gonna want to box you either, bro.
Why would I want to fight around?
Didn't Shane put y'all on the phone together?
No.
He offered to, though, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he goes, and I want to be there because I don't trust you. I said, man, you can trust me. I'm not. I just want to see what it is, though. Because now you done said something way out of pocket, and I'm like, oh, okay. I say so, and then you said, what do you say? On site mean on site. Stop it.
I don't want to see you.
Like, stop,
that would look
stop
crazy.
it. And like, yo, bro, stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, yo, man, at my worst, like, man, bro, I'm with whatever, the ring or the street, but I would prefer in that ring.
You can't beat him in a race, though.
Hey, yeah, right.
Man, I don't give a damn about these big shoes
That
on.
fast.
Hey, yeah, you gotta be when you run. You gotta be.
Listen, go get tickets to Ali Siddiq's news tour, In the Shadows tour. Where did they go for the tickets, Ali?
Man, I go to AliSiddiq.com or go to Ali Siddiq Comedy on YouTube or go to Ticketmaster. Well, wherever tickets are sold. That's one of the things about selling tickets. People call you as if they ain't never been to no concert. Man, I get tickets to your show. The same way you got tickets to Eric Benet's show. Right. Nigga, I saw you moving your hips at Eric Benet's show. Now all of a sudden you don't know how to get tickets.
Because you know me.
And I'm sure you can apply the Vice at the same website.
Yeah, you can get on Amazon.
Okay.
It should be on Charlamagne's thing because everything he do is the bestseller. Can I get my pamphlet to be a bestseller?
We don't want the pamphlet, but what we gonna do is I said
Wow.
Check your email right now. I did it while interview.
Sick of this.
All right.
I signed your book and everything.
He sure did.
It's a quick read. I can't wait to read it.
Wow.
No, this is, man, cut it out, man.
You tried
It's supposed to be a quick read for people because people don't read no long ass books.
Exactly. He be here talking about a long ass book every day.
When I see him talking about these are the best sellers right here, I'm like, who read them big ass books? They just stamping this. Hey, you just give it to us. You're gonna make it the best. So that big ass encyclopedia. Who read? Envy got over that body. He like, I read the introduction. He ain't read that book.
All right. It's Ali Siddiq. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Man, turn that shout out to MOP.
Man, Andy, you an idiot.
Scratch, I apologize.
Speaking of which, The Black Family Who Built America by Cheryl McKissick Daniel is available everywhere you buy books now, courtesy of my book imprint, Black Privilege Publishing with Simon.
Another big ass book.
It's actually not. It's only about 250 pages.
Well, compared to his brochure, it's
Oh
a
yeah,
big
that's
ass
true.
book.
That is very true.
Come on, you got a
some
book.
shady things, but that's right. The shadiest I've
I
ever
wasn't even
witnessed.
trying to be. That wasn't shade. I was being honest. It's a quick read.
Well, let's get to the latest one.
Lauren becoming a straight fast.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Eve is saying, or has said in her memoir, "Who's that girl?" Memoir. Sorry. Whatever.
Okay.
it really is.
Memoir, go ahead.
I say biopic wrong too. Biopic. Yeah. So Eve is saying that dating Suge Knight, which people did not know happened, dating Suge Knight hurt her relationship with Interscope. So in the book, she talks about meeting Suge Knight and dating him for a short period of time. So they met back in 2001. This was when Eve was co-hosting the Soul Train Awards with Luther Vandross and Shamar Moore. And she says that she found out that Suge Knight was going to be in the building. So she asked someone to introduce them. So she made the move. So when she was introduced to him, she went up to him and she said, "Hey, I'm Eve. I've been wanting to meet you." Now, this was all following her fallout with Dr. Dre and Aftermath. So for those who don't know, Eve was signed to Aftermath. She was dropped after only 8 months, right around the time when Eminem was signed, and she says that has always been a thing for her because she said it humbled her. So she thought that this could be revenge. The direct quote from the book says, I knew what I had to do. She says that she was still in her little mood about Dr. Dre, even though they had made a solid hit together. So having Suge, his former boss at Death Row, stumping around Interscope felt like some sweet revenge. I'm not really sure how I concocted this idea, yet here we are. So what happened was, after the introduction at the award show, they went out to eat in LA and they began courting each other. She was talking to Suge Knight about just some of her issues that she was having at Interscope. So he was like, okay, I'll come up there and, try and help you figure things out. He came, and it did not go over well with Jimmy Iovine. And she says that she believes to this day that Jimmy Iovine took that out on her when she released her third album.
Question, why is this a story now? Because Eve's Who's That Girl been out for months.
I think people are just actually diving into the book and doing articles on it, so it's beginning to circulate. And I also think people just didn't know that the relationship happened. But yes.
What if they would have read the book,
never
they
knew
would have
that.
known?
This is news.
Yes.
This is news to me.
So you saying niggas don't read is what you saying?
I mean, I don't read everything, but it's different for us because Eve came up here, so
we didn't talk about.
We didn't talk about shit. We didn't, but in the book,
not out here reading about Eve. You know what I mean? I love.
Her book is good.
Yeah, but
Who's That Girl? Good.
You would know that. You're an avid book reader. But I wouldn't know that. But because I am a fan of Eve's hits back in the day. I mean, this was news to me. I'm like, okay, she used to date Suge Knight.
Yeah.
But did she ever date Dr. Dre, or was that just like a business thing that she tried to make?
No, she was signed to Aftermath, and she was basically like, she was eager. She was trying to get in the studio. She wanted to work. He had signed him in Eminem, and he wasn't putting her in the studio, and she was dropped. And she said that it humbled her.
Got a little messy.
Yeah, and she said it humbled her because she had to get back on the bus, go back home to Philly, back to her mom's crib after being signed to Dr. Dre and, all the things. So it humbled her. So she kind of still had that there. So she made this move. Now, the reason why she decided to break it off with Suge Knight, it wasn't even because of the issues with Interscope. She says that it was more about her family. So D&Y from Rough Riders came to her and was like, look, we see what's going on, but we don't like you running around with him. Like, we just don't. So she said, okay, I'm going to take that into consideration, and we're not going to date anymore. And when she called Suge Knight to let him know, even he agreed. Like, yeah, if you was my little sister, I would have told you that too. And he hasn't commented on this yet, but y'all know he's been commenting on a lot of things from jail. So
he still has that podcast from jail, right?
There's a whole podcast? I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Suge Knight
normally, a prison podcast.
Normally, when I see him talk, it's like through an interview. Normally with TMZ, he's always responding to something in the media. But I
didn't. You got a podcast called,
podcast.
I think it's called Collect Call with Suge Knight.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Well, shifting gears. In other news, so Michelle Obama was on her podcast with Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, and they were having a conversation about figuring out how you parent multiple children and creating a good dynamic. Because sometimes people have favorite kids. So let's take a listen to Michelle Obama, because she says Barack Obama had issues with Sasha.
Our oldest, Malia, she's going to figure out who you are, what do you like, and let's discuss. She would tell me, I'm going out this weekend, but I'm going to go in and give Dad like 15 minutes. And she'd go into the treaty room and tell me about Syria. Oh, wow, really? Oh, I must be, and then she'd be like, okay, well, I'm gone. Barack would come out of the treaty room going, I just had an amazing conversation with Malia. And Sasha is like a cat. She's like, don't touch me, don't pet me, I'm not pleasing you, you come to me. Barack's like, well, she's difficult. I was like, no, the first one was a pleaser, but some people parent to one child or one personality child, but then you have 3.
Thought about you, Envy, because I know Madison is your favorite child.
Madison's not my favorite.
I think so.
Madison's not my favorite, but it's difficult.
Hey,
when
you
got
can't
6
just
kids.
say that on the radio.
That's crazy.
Madison's not my favorite, but yeah.
So
It
crazy.
just seems like it because y'all always hang out. Y'all are like best friends.
She is.
She's oldest, though.
She's the oldest. She's 23 years old. She's the closest to my age. So, I mean, we be out.
She's
and
not close to your age.
She's the closest to all the other kids to my age.
I can also understand it too
Well, you
because
don't
I'm the
want to be
oldest.
50, boy.
I'm 47, but she's the closest to my age. She's 23 years old, so
Y'all
she
can
comes
go
out
out
with me.
places.
She goes out with me. She hangs with Daddy. When I go to Vegas, she goes to Vegas. When I go here, she comes. That's my ride or die.
It does piss me off when people say you have a favorite child. Like when they say that to you as a parent, it's like I love all my kids equally.
But you've never felt closer to one child than the other?
No, those are children.
Have you? But all right, now listen. What about you, Lauren? Has your mom ever? Her mom. I know she don't got a dad, yo.
First of all, my dad is listening probably. Hey, Dad. And even with my dad, I'm his favorite because I talk to him.
Okay. All right. So you are your dad's favorite.
I'm the only kid of my dad's that speaks to him. But let's go back to my mom real quick. No, don't speak. You have no permission.
Leonard, you can speak. Leonard, you can speak. Go ahead. Miss Lennard, I got my hand raised.
Yes, sir.
Your dad has a strange way of showing that you're his favorite child. Do you think?
I didn't say favorite. I said
you did say favorite, actually.
Well,
take it back.
I take it back. My dad talks to me because of two kids. I'm the one that speaks to him.
You're the only one that calls him.
Right.
Yeah. But back to my
your mom.
Yes.
Go ahead, sorry,
I will say
I understand what Michelle
raised by her.
Yeah, we've had times though where like when my mom was going through her like cancer battle, I was closer because I was in the hospital with her every day. Her and my brother though, they hang out a lot more and a lot differently because they both indulge in like cannabis and all the things. I kind of feel like I'm parenting them sometimes.
Yeah, but my question is, did you ever feel like one of y'all were her favorite?
Yes, I tell her all the time. She let my brother get away with everything. That's her favorite.
I think what Michelle is saying is important though. It's not even about what you do as a parent. Sometimes the kid don't want to mess with you like that. The kid ain't vibing with you in that way. So you might deem that child difficult, but y'all just, that child is doing his own thing.
All kids are different, right? I can't talk to Madison and raise Madison like I raise
my wife tells me that all the time.
Logan or like London or Brooklyn or Peyton or Jackson. It is what it is. They're all different kids.
All the time. Yeah. All the kids are different. And especially when they're different in age.
Well, yeah, and then also like with my kids, I was a different person than I am now when it was just me and Ash. When I had Ash and I was raising Ash, it was different, different lifestyle, different, it was different. Now I am who I am. I have a career, I'm married, I have my child, this child is different. I still don't have a favorite, but the parenting style is much different. Right. So Marley might grow up and not even deal with me.
Right. She might deal with her father because my wife always tells me I'm a better girl dad than I am a boy dad.
That's all I got is girls.
Because it's like it's a different connection. But I love all my kids.
And then when the ethnicity is different too, because sometimes Marley looks at Jess and be like, "Who is this person?"
What you mean?
And be shut up. What you mean?
Oh my God!
You know where he going
that's
with
Chris
this?
Quinn, right?
It is. Oh my God!
I can look at Daddy and be like, "That's Daddy." Who this woman?
Hola.
Yo, remember that video Jess posted when Marley was like, "Go get my dad."
Yo, literally, and she prefers him too. Not only does she favor him, she prefers him. So that would be my difficult child because she ain't checking for me. She don't care.
She's only one, Jess. She's only one.
Yeah, you ain't watched that video.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna post a video today. Shorty don't be. She mess with me when Chris ain't home. But when he home, he like, she's like, my protector, yes, thank you. Hi, Daddy.
I love that.
Hi, what? Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. All right, well, that is the latest with Laura. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour, since we're talking about parenting, let me just teach y'all how not to parent real quick, okay? There's a woman named Sierra Bonner who needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with her, please.
All right, we'll get to that next. I just got to say this last thing. You know what my kids' favorite part of the show is?
What?
Guess what race it is. They enjoy that
because they still trying to guess their damn race.
What about guess your dad's sexuality?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
That's been a tough one for Logan.
Dog of the day is up next. Asses.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Make sure you tell them to watch out for Florida, man.
The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. Yes, you are a donkey.
A Florida man attacked an ATM for a very strange reason. It gave him too much money. Florida man is arrested after deputies say he rigged the door to his home in an attempt to electrocute his pregnant wife. Police arrested an Orlando man for attacking a flamingo.
The Breakfast Club, bitches. Donkey of the day. With Charlamagne the God. I don't know why y'all keep letting him get y'all like this.
It's not me, Lil Duval. It's Florida. Okay, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, August 21st goes to a Florida woman named Sierra Bonner. Okay, now what does your Uncle Shala always say about the great state of Florida? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida, and today is absolutely no exception. Let me tell you something, man. Nothing makes me shake my head more than people who make poor choices on purpose. What do you mean, Uncle Shala? People who make poor choices on purpose. See, some people make choices, and the choice they make may be a bad one, but they didn't intentionally try to cheat the game, okay? They didn't intentionally try to bend the will of the universe to make 2 + 2 5. All right, there are some people out here who intentionally try to make 2 + 2 = 5, even though they know it equals 4. But for whatever reason, they try to make it 5. Those individuals, I have absolutely no remorse for when something bad happens, because they are making a poor choice on purpose. That's exactly what Sierra Bonner did, okay? Sierra has a child. Her child is in elementary school, and she doesn't live with her child's father, but the child's father left something at her house. So the mother, when packing her child's book bag, put the item in the child's book bag and asked the child to return the item to their father. Simple enough assignment, right? Well, keep in mind, this is Florida. Would you like to know what the item was? Well, let's go to First Coast News for the report, please.
To lockdown at Coppergate Elementary School caused by one parent trying to return a gun to another parent. That's according to the Clay County Sheriff, Michelle Cook, tonight. Cook said a student's mom put the gun, now listen to this, in the child's backpack, telling the child to return the gun to the child's father.
Come on now.
The child forgot to give the gun to their dad, causing the gun to be found in the child's backpack at school.
Jesus.
The mom is now facing felony charges, including child neglect.
Sierra Bonner put a gun in their child's backpack and told the young child to return the firearm to their father before they left for school. Now, earlier this morning, an 8th grade teacher called up here complaining about the parents smoking weed with their kids, and she said that some of the parents say it's okay because they're smoking weed with me. Now, she called from Ohio. The legal age to consume weed in Ohio is 21. So if you're a parent smoking weed with your child who is in the 8th grade in Ohio, you are breaking the law. It is illegal to provide weed to a minor in Ohio, just like it's illegal to give a firearm to a minor in Florida, which is what Sierra is being charged with, okay? Child neglect and giving a firearm to a minor. Envy, you said earlier that the teacher shouldn't call the police on the parents in Ohio. They should just give a warning for giving their child who is in the 8th grade weed. Do you feel the same way about this parent in Florida who gave their elementary school child a pistol to give back to their father? Okay, Florida is the only place. Ask me that question. Answer the question first.
I didn't say that first and foremost. I didn't say that.
What you mean you didn't say that?
I didn't say you're supposed to give your kids weed in the 8th grade. I said, never mind. But no, they should definitely call police if your child brings a gun to school.
Okay. Just want to make sure. All right. Just want to make sure just want to make sure you're not stupid. Florida is the only place where after a parent checks their child's backpack before they go to school, someone has to check the backpack after the parent. Okay? The sheriff called it a poor decision that could have ended in tragedy. That's an understatement, right? Kids could have been killed. Actions have consequences, man, and people do not realize how important decisions are until they make the wrong ones. But going back to what I said earlier, people make poor choices on purpose. You know 2 + 2 does not equal 5. You know it equals 4, but you tried to make it equal 5 anyway. That's how I feel about this woman, Sierra, okay? Now, I know she's from Florida, and there's a different level of fool in Florida, but you're not going to sit here and tell me that when you was packing your child's book bag, okay, your child who is in elementary school, you got notebooks and school supplies and pencils and folders, probably a water bottle, some lunch, you know what I mean, a little tuna sandwich or something, some chips, an apple, maybe a sweet, okay, couple of cookies, a honey bun maybe. You had to know when you was packing all that, a pistol did not belong there. Okay, what was going on in your life that was so important that you couldn't tell your baby daddy to come pick his firearm up from the house? Okay, if you was to call your baby daddy and say, "Hey, I'm gonna give your your pistol to your child to give to you," I believe your baby daddy would tell you that you tripping. Okay, once again, I understand it's Florida, but I just refuse to believe that both parents believe passing the pistol to their child in elementary school is a wise choice. Right? You tell your kid, take this gun to dad and send them off to school. That's not parenting. That's organized crime. Please give Sierra Bonner the sweet sounds of the Hamiltones.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
And kids already be forgetting everything you tell them to do in the morning any damn way. That's another reason Sierra Bonner's story pisses me off.
That's crazy. That's stupid. Yo, like you said, all the things, like you said, somebody could have got killed. Somebody could have went in his book bag and got the gun. And he even could have, showed and telled it. Like, you remember show and tell?
Yeah.
I got a blicky,
I do respect the fact that this young man didn't try to protect his mom either.
Like, what? Right on.
He looked in his bag like, what? Hey, whoa,
I didn't put this in there.
Whoa, this ain't me.
My mama packed my bag this morning.
And that's right. And that's how it should be.
You're not playing a game?
No, I'm not playing a game this morning.
You don't play a game?
I really don't know.
Is it, all right, before
I don't have a
decide
picture
if
to
you're playing
know
a
what
game,
the
is it
game
obvious?
It's not obvious, no. This ain't obvious.
Can't Google?
I'm talking about, like, it ain't too many white or Russian or Asian Sierras out here. That's what I'm saying, like.
What you trying to say?
I mean,
She's trying to say
Latino
niggas gonna
Sierras either, like,
No, that's the black one. I said niggas gonna nag.
There is powerful niggery at work here.
There we go.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah,
I was thinking white, but all right.
It's obvious because of the name.
I know.
I don't know they race either, but regardless, this is some niggatry.
That's what it is.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. Up next, Jess Fix My Mess. 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, 800-585-1051. Jess will help you now. So call us up. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Help me. Made it. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
Oh my God.
I'm all up in your mess. I'ma fix it. Fix it.
Fix my mess.
Fix it. Fix it. Just gonna fix your mess, cause my advice is real.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. It's time for Jess Fix My Mess. Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's going on, man? This Anthony. How y'all doing?
Anthony, what's up? What's your question for Jess, brother?
What's up? Hey, Jess, how you doing, mama? What's going on?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm all right. Listen, so I'm an over-the-road truck driver, right?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to you.
Appreciate that. It's kind of hard to date. And the reason why is that because it's like a lot of women rely on me to do everything because they see truck driver, they think, oh, money, money, money. But I don't want that. You know what I mean? And a lot of these chicks nowadays is like bums. They can't do nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can't bring their own weight. So do you think I should just focus on... I got no kids, by the way, too. So you think I should just focus on what I'm doing and worry about a relationship later or try to work something out?
If you ready for a relationship, don't give up on it. It's just you keep attracting the type. You're attracting the bums, as you say. Where are you at? Where you from? Florida. Okay. Are you drive locally or like?
Nah, over the road. Take.
Okay. So you be.
And it's like you got women that say they cool with it. But then after about a month or two, it's like, oh, I want you home and this and that, and you already know what the job entails. It's cool when the money come home, though.
Oh, absolutely, it's cool when the money come home.
Right. So,
but what I can say is I definitely do relate. When I met my husband, I ain't think it was gonna be a problem either. That him always being on the road. Yeah, I knew, but I knew what his job consisted of. He wasn't always going to be around me, but I wasn't looking to be with him like exclusively neither. Because listen, truck driver didn't put a bad taste in my mouth. I just already knew what that came with.
Lot lizards.
He's not going to be there. Nobody worried about no lot lizards, but he wasn't going to be there all the time. And I'm somewhat of a clingy person to my person. You know what I'm saying? I want to be up under my man. I want to be, I want to be all those things. I want to be with him. And I realized I wasn't really built for that. So we had to compromise a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely going to be hard for you. I'm not here to, to pacify you and tell you, yo, no, you'll find the right one. It's going to take you some time to find the right one. You got to date somebody who also travels. You got to date like a travel nurse or a flight attendant, somebody who always, you know what I mean, on the same type of route as you. You know what I mean? Like somebody that travel just like you. It's going to be hard dealing with somebody that's stationary and you not.
I ain't never thought about a travel nurse. Okay, all right.
Yeah, so date another truck driver. It's some sexy ass women like who drive trucks out there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, who's this?
This is Fatima.
Hey, good morning, Mama. What's your question for Jess?
Good morning. My question for Jess is, what is wrong with me? Why, whenever I meet a guy and, we start chilling, I like him for a while, and then for no reason after like a couple weeks, I don't want him no more.
I went through that phase as well. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know what you looking for. You know what I mean? And that's what I realized about myself. It could be different with you, but I didn't really know what I was looking for. I just knew what I didn't want when I started seeing it. You know, you give everybody a chance. You're a hopeless romantic in a way. And so that, what comes along with that is you giving everybody a chance. Not everybody, but you know, you're not really specific. You're not too picky. You know, that's because you still got to learn yourself and what you want, what aligns with you. You know, do you have a type? Be honest.
I do have a type.
Okay.
And it seems like, you know, whenever I start dealing with a guy, that guy is my type. That's why I start dealing with him.
But look, is that, I'm sorry to cut you off, but is that just outside appearance? Is that just from what you see, what meets your eye, right? Because you don't really know a person until you get to know them. You know their type based off of looks.
Well, yeah, I feel that when you say that.
I did the same thing. I have a type that's like I know what I want to look at. I know what I want to stand next to, right? I know what I want to go to sleep with. I want, oh yes, my man looks good. All the things, brolic, wide shoulders, like, yeah, what's up? You know, tall guy, yes. But when you start meeting these guys, I mean, when you start getting to know these guys, it's like, brain on empty. You know, oh, broke, oh, mama's boy, I mean.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So you got to look a little deeper than what meets the eye. But it's definitely, and then you probably a baddie, so you want a guy to match you, you know, but you got to go a little bit deeper than that. And that comes with age. How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay. All right, yeah. You almost there. You almost there. You know what I mean? Just keep going through the brolic, sexy, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to find one with a brain, one that's emotionally intelligent, one with you're going to find exactly what you're looking for. It's all right. It's nothing wrong with you. You just gotta look a little deeper than what you see.
All right. Thank you. I hope that fixes my mess.
I'm telling you, I know it's going to. And you got to come back to me and update me.
She just told you to keep on.
All right. I'm going to update you. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep strong.
Yeah, you're going to keep on.
Thank you. Shut up, yo. What are you talking about?
Jess Fix My Mess. 800-585-1051. When we come back, we got the latest with Loren, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fact.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
So this actually, we just found out about this. The mother of Felicia Rashad and Debbie Allen, Miss Vivian Ayers, has passed away. So Debbie,
man.
Right, I know, it's so sad. Debbie Allen posted to her Instagram to let us know the sad news. She posted a tribute to their mother, and she says, "Mommy, you have transformed into that cosmic bird hawk that lives and breathes freedom. We will follow your trail of golden dust and continue to climb higher. We promise to be true, be beautiful, be free. Love, love, love." And then she named all of the children and their husbands. Now, when Miss Felicia Rashad was up here on the Breakfast Club,
she lived a very long life.
Oh, she did.
She lived the life I want to live. What she was like, she had to be what 100.
Yeah, she had to be
100 plus.
Damn. Yes.
I'll look up her age, but speaking of her age, she was a poet, she was a playwright, she was a cultural activist, a museum curator, a classicist. Some of her poetry actually was included in Langston Hughes' collection, New Negro Poets, and then also too, Spice of Dawn, one of her poems back in the 50s, was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize for poetry back in 1953. Actually, so she did live an amazing life. She was also a librarian, which Miss Felicia Rashad talked about when she was up here. She was the first African American faculty member at Rice University in Houston, Texas, as well. So she paved the way. I do want to play Felicia Rashad when she was here, remembering her mom, because she spoke so much about her. Let's take a listen.
Our mother, Vivian Ayers, is a poet. We grew up with a poet. We grew up with a visionary, and it was about freedom. It was about realizing your full potential as a human being. Can you imagine things like this, teaching little children like this? She would teach us things like, she'd have aphorisms and she'd give them to us to say, "The universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it. And we repeat that. The universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it. When you teach a child like this, be true, be beautiful, be free, she would say things like this to us. And she'd say things like, thinking requires thought. Thinking requires thought. We know he was saying, but these seeds were planted.
Yes, Miss Vivian Ayers Allen lived to be 102. She celebrated her born day last month.
Oh, wow.
Chester, South Carolina's own Miss Vivian Ayers Allen. So rest in peace to Miss Vivian Ayers Allen. That is a long, amazing life.
Yes, very long.
Because I want to live to be 101. She made it to 102. That's amazing.
And look really, really good while
Yes,
doing
she
it.
did.
That tribute that they posted of her, 102 where?
And when you think about all the life that you hear Miss Felicia Rashad, talk about her mother speaking into her, and look what that did for her as well as her sister, Miss Debbie Allen. Like, come on now.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. Vivian,
Even how
life
she
well
was up
lived,
here-
man.
Oh, my bad.
Rest in peace.
Even when she was up here talking about how their mother explained racism to them and how it was very detrimental to the race, but she made them look at it another way, like so they won't be mentally defeated by it growing up. I remember that specifically from the interview that she did when she came up to the Breakfast Clubs.
Yes, it was a amazing interview with her, but yes, definitely a life well lived, and rest in peace and condolences to their family. Now we're going to shift gears a bit. Wanted to make sure that we mentioned this because we reported on the original filing. So Drewski, remember we did the report of Drewski being named in one of the civil lawsuits where it was alleged that him, Diddy, and Odell Beckham Jr.
That
had,
BS.
had sexually assaulted and all the things.
That
woman,
nonsense.
So
Yeah, I
he
remember
has
that.
been, we had already talked about the evidence that was being put forth to clear him. He has been officially cleared by a judge at this point. So I wanted to make sure that we said that
Salute
as
to
well.
Drewski.
And the judge is actually, having conversations right now about sanctions, if any, going the way of the woman and her legal team that filed the
Let's
original
get her
complaint.
locked up. How about that? When somebody makes an allegation that false, right? That's so blatantly false. As soon as you hear it and you hear the details, you're like, this is some complete nonsense.
Yeah.
Lock her up.
Yeah.
I'm with you 1,000%.
Lock her up.
I'm with you.
Now,
You make false claims that could hurt his business,
Come
could
on,
hurt his
man.
family, could hurt his
Come
life,
on, man.
put him through trauma, and it's false.
It just don't
Yes.
make sense. She said like he oiled up and jumped on her, and you alive? Like, shut up. Like, why would you even say that?
She said you used her body as a slip and slide.
when that slip and slide
Hilarious.
part dropped, everybody was like, ain't no way. Ain't
no
no way.
way. Like, come on.
First of all,
yo.
it shouldn't have been no way when she said when it happened. Drewski wasn't even on back then.
Well,
Exactly.
see, here's the thing, though, and the judge kind of got into this in the letter that the judge dropped explaining why this is not moving forward with him involved, because the judge is like in the beginning, when they put forth these claims, like, okay, you put forth the claims, we need to see why these claims aren't real. But when Drewski's team provided those text messages, we talked about the emails, the verification of the job he had been offered, the judge is like, they should have backed away then, but they didn't. They decided to still move forward. So the sanctions are going to be for the team being like, we still gonna move forward, because at this point now we see that none of this made sense.
And they should have to pay for Drewski's legal fees. The other
Yes, they
attorneys should have to
Damn
pay
right.
for his legal fees.
And you know what else? They should have to pay for the legal fees. And I mean, thank God he didn't lose anything. But if he did, they should have to compensate him for that as
I
well.
agree.
And she need to be arrested. Like that's wrong, man.
Yep.
Well, in other court news, so DDG and Haley Bailey, you guys remember they were going back and forth about things with their child and custody and all that stuff.
Haley Bailey.
Yeah, I said Grandma Hallie, right?
No, you said Haley
My
Bailey.
grandma
You said
Hallie Bailey. Sorry, I have a great grandmother named Hallie, and I always try to think of it that way, and I still mess it up. So Hallie Bailey and DDG in court were told that they should not post their child on social media. They were ordered, both parents were ordered not to post their child on social media. The judge also emphasized the importance of monitoring the visits between the two parents. So the prosecutor, Haley's side was claiming that DDG would stage like paparazzi situations and different outings with the kid. They argued that the child shouldn't be on social media. They also said that DDG had a fan base that would cause harassment toward Haley, and that they wanted to restrict all of these things. Now on the other side, DDG was saying that, like, I can't control who sees me in public, how the cameras roll when I'm in public. I'm a streamer. This is my job, and things just come with it. He was requesting overnight visitation, weekends, midweek time, just a bunch of different things. He also wanted to set up like a schedule within those visits. And he said he's open to monitor visits. He just, wants to see his child. But he said he's open to that just to ensure that everything that they're claiming happens when the kid is with him doesn't happen. So the judge ruled that.
The fact that they can't post, they both can't post Halo is in Haley's favor. You got me calling this girl Haley.
Sorry, Haley.
In her favor, because that's what she wanted anyway from the jump. So I mean, it goes in and right into what she wanted. But for DDG, I do feel a little bad about that. I mean, that's what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like he wanna. I mean, it's not all about posting your child and all that, but like it's not about even posting. This is what he does. He streams like his life every day, and so when that camera's on, he making money. So we can't do that. You know, when it comes to him having his child, and Halo was a big part of his streaming content.
Yeah, he is. So. And he goes so viral. The baby goes so viral. But I mean, I think he'll just have to figure out, he's good at content. He'll have to figure out other angles into his life, you know?
All right, now give me some positive news. You gave me death, fake rape allegations, and child custody battles. Give me something good. Give me something.
Oh my God, positive news.
That's what she gave us. Give me something positive now.
News.
Give me something positive. You got to be something good going on in the world.
It is. Jess is celebrating her beautiful baby's birthday this weekend.
That was yesterday.
And she's preparing for the birthday party that will happen this Saturday. And Jess broke the internet yesterday with her baby's photos with her, Chris, and baby Marley, and the photos are amazing. And yes, and that's a positive story.
And then also Messy Vision. Listen, messyvisioneyewear.com. Y'all need to go there right now and use the promo code WAKE, WAKE. I don't have on the glasses right now.
I got you.
Tied.
I got you.
Yeah, you got on the glasses. Yeah, put on those glasses. You see the glasses that Envy got on? Those are called the S-Specs. Go and you can get them 20% off.
Yeah, they call it the suspects. I was thinking he looked gay as soon as he put them on. You're right.
Please don't, yo.
I got you.
No, you have to wear them or you're going to look gay without them. So if you're trying to get straight, get the S-Specs. Use the promo code 20% off, messyvisioneyewear.com. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Envy.
All right, well, let's get to the mix. Let's go.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. I want to salute to everybody in the Carolinas. I know hurricane is coming through, so I just want to say everybody in the Carolinas, north and south, just to, hold your heads a little bit. They're saying it's going to hit the Outer Banks, I think, today. So just be safe and be careful out there. All right?
Man, these storms is crazy. I mean, the wind, I'm in Maryland right now. The wind is wild. Like, the trees around my house keep hitting my house. Like, it ain't no joke. I don't know if the rain going to come with it, but it's nasty out here. It look like it's going to be nasty. Crazy.
Well, just be safe out there.
Yes, be safe. Get your glasses right now, guys. We have regular specs and also shades. You can put your prescription glasses or the shades, and the shades and the glasses are also blue light. So if you're staring at your phone for a while, it decreases the risk of you damaging your eyes. messyvisioneyewear.com. You can use the promo code WAKE to get 20% off of any pair of specs that you like on the Messy Vision Eyewear website. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
All right. When we come back, positive notice to Breakfast Club. Good morning. We got to salute comedian Ali Siddiq for joining us.
Man, salute to Ali Siddiq, man. I got much respect for Ali Siddiq because Ali Siddiq don't wait on no goddamn body.
Nope. No, he doesn't. He starts his tour tomorrow in Atlantic City. So if you're around Atlantic City, the Tropicana showroom is where his tour kicks off. So salute to Ali Siddiq.
That's a lot of content. I mean, that's a lot of material, yo. You dropping specials every 6 months and you still touring. And, yo, none of his jokes, you'll never go to a show and hear one of the jokes that you saw on the special or you even heard before when he came to your city last year. Like, yo, his brain is always going. I love comics like that.
Dope.
And he got a new quick read out called Applied Advice. Okay? And I like it because, he basically took some of the best advice that he's received from people like Bruce Bruce, Cheryl Underwood, Mike Epps, Bill Bellamy, Billy D. Washington, Rob Stapleton, D.L. Hughley, B.R. Burns, Dick Gregory, and his mom and dad, and he put them all in a nice quick read that he says it's not a self-help book, it's real talk from the real one. So go check that out. Go pick that up from Amazon right now. Ali Siddiq, Applied Advice, man.
All right. When we come, you got a positive
note? My man's called it an obituary.
Yes, man. And the positive note is simply this. People do not realize how important decisions are until they make the wrong ones. I said that earlier. I want to repeat it again. But I also want you to make and be confident in your own decisions. Stop looking for people's approval for everything. Live your life and make the choices and decisions that you want. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?